The other thing I feel that I've noticed in what you bring is, so you talk about pressure testing quite a lot, and to me that's crucial for any technique to remain in my toolkit. It has to be, can I use this when I am so pinched I feel like I've got nowhere to move? You know, does this work when I am stressed to the max, angry, afraid, or whatever? Can I grab this tool and use it? Because if I can't, then it's got limited use, because when I'm pushing the edge, when I'm pushing the boundary to make my world bigger or safer, I'm always going to have one of those feelings. I'm always going to feel under pressure. I'm always going to feel stressed. I might feel afraid. I might feel exposed, all those things. So basically, every tool I bring into that edge space, into my manliness, into my challenge of my life, must serve that. And that's what I've noticed about, you know, the clarity you bring in the safety is that in this high intensity zone experience, I can tell you've been there and paused and found yourself there. In the midst of all that sensory current going on in your body, I can tell you've been there and going, what works from here? And you've been there enough to have tested a number of things that work from there to say, do you know what, that was crap, that doesn't work, that doesn't work. And then you've got these nuggets, these treasures that you bring, which is, this worked, that worked, this works. But that's that I think that safety can only come from people that have been in that level of intensity and found peace in that level of intensity. That's the guy I want to listen to and learn from, because it's not it's not in the comfort of the dojo.
Can you speak to the level of capacity that then creates in you as a man? You know, in other situations where you're not life threatened.
So for me, if you look at the words pressure testing, the two words, and separate them up, you've got pressure, which most things are created. I mean, they talk about diamonds being created under pressure. So you need a force to push you, so you can push back and feel confident. And the testing element is you testing it yourself. I can stand up, I can show someone multiple methods of dealing. I mean, we're not just talking from a combative or from a physical embodiment kind of aspect, but we can talk from a conversational aspect. We can talk from all sorts. I can give you methods, you could give people methods, other people could give, someone could show up and give us a bunch of methods. Unless we can test it to see if it works under pressure, in my opinion, it's not a thing.
Yes, well, you can't trust it yet.
I can't trust it.
I totally agree with you, and what I have to say to all of my students is, don't believe a word I tell you, because that's just lazy. And we are lazy like that.
Yes.
And what you're saying is the warrior is not lazy. No. The warrior is not believing anything in order that they can test it and know that it works. And that's the same with the physical embodiment work, with the work that takes you into the energetic aspect of your being, with the work that takes you into your spiritual aspect. That if you're not applying that simple rule to it, then it is just information and it is not knowledge. And what we're about is inviting people into a state of knowing these things in themselves, deep in themselves, so that they can emerge, you know, as a sort of powerful and, you know, a man with capacity, dexterity and power.
The word that comes to me that just sums up what you're saying there, so beautifully put, and the word that just comes to me as being the result of that is integrity.
Yeah, huge.
And it is structures that you can rely on, tools you can rely on, and because you will have tested it and you'll know this bit of scaffold fits with this bit of scaffold and you can stand on it and you know it, you can trust it, that is integrity. So for a man to have a number of things that knows he can stand with this, have these currents move through his body and be a reliable force for himself and then for the rest of the world, and whoever his world is.